course, standing at 5'4", weighing in at 115 pounds, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, accompanied to the ring by the prize April Hunter, Ivelisse. And her opponent, standing at 5'8", weighing in at 132 pounds, from Charlotte, North Carolina, Amber O'Neal.
Amber O'Neal making her Shine debut. North Carolina veteran makes her way here to the Sunshine State. Speaking of a veteran making their way to the Sunshine State, I've got a very, very special guest about to join me on commentary. It's somebody who has a great deal of experience in the pro wrestling business, ladies professional wrestling in particular. He's been a friend of mine for many, many years, and somebody that I used to call partner for quite a long time years ago. Dave Prazak, the founder and CEO, Vice President of Talent Relations, the announcer, yes, commentator, yes, the voice behind Shimmer Women's Athletes, has made his way here to Shine. Dave, it has been far too long since you and I have shared a microphone, my friend. Welcome.
Well, thankfully, it's for WWN Live that we are joined once again on commentary. There's the bell. This is my first time down here for Shine. Of course, I've been, right off the bat, taking Ivelisse off her feet.
Amber clearly realizes what an opportunity she has here, trying to get a victory over a member of Valkyrie on her first night in. Of course, this is a non-qualifying matchup as part of the Shine tournament. It's coming up at Shine 11. Ivelisse lost back at Shine 9 in her qualifying match to Jazz, who has moved on, and Amber O'Neal, the veteran, looking to make quick work of Ivelisse here.
Amber O'Neal, as you said, a veteran of the ring. She's got all of the tools, and submission predicament, mutilating some cattle right in the center of the ring here at the Orpheum.
And quickly controlling the arm. Of course, Amber O'Neal, a veteran of Shimmer competition herself back between 2005, 2009, and she's really been all over the country over the last several years, and looking to earn a spot on a regular basis here in the Sunshine State as part of Shine, and certainly a victory over Ivelisse would go a long way in securing that position for her here. And Ivelisse, though, taking off her feet. Looked like she was going to be able to get a reversal there, but O'Neal able to cut her off, drives the knee, and doing a really good job of taking Ivelisse off her feet here and maintaining control.
Ivelisse has been one of the most impressive young athletes on the Shine pay-per-views thus far, and if she can pull out a victory against a veteran of the ring like Amber O'Neal, that would mean a lot for her career. And of course, a very devastating faction, the Valkyrie faction. Everyone needs to keep their eyes on not only their opponent inside the ring, but also, of course, April Hunter at ringside.
And O'Neal looking very good here in the early going. It has been all Amber O'Neal here. Oh.
Good game.
Good job, good effort. Missed the clothesline, though. Roll up. Ivelisse puts on the brakes. April Hunter trying to lend a helping hand. Ivelisse instead just takes a bite out of Amber O'Neal, and another backside chop. And you got to watch out for that fiery Latin temper. They don't like that sort of thing.
Hopefully Amber O'Neal hasn't infuriated Ivelisse too much, because she has some devastating offense like that kick right to the side of the head.
And O'Neal certainly going to have to be on the lookout for the ground game of Ivelisse as well. Really stepped up her submission game. We've seen her use a triangle choke to Goga Plata here in the last several months as well, as that devastating DDT to Disdain. And those vicious kicks right across the chest of Amber O'Neal. And I don't know if Ivelisse was maybe taking Amber a little bit lightly coming into tonight, not realizing just how much experience Amber brings to the table and how much fire she was going to show at the opening bell, but I don't think she's taking her lightly anymore, as the look on Ivelisse's face tells the story here. She knows she's in a fight now.
Well, she's more than proven that she can hold her own in a fight. One of the matches that I enjoyed the most out of the Shine Eye pay-per-views thus far was Ivelisse and Lufisto, and that's one of the hardest strikers in professional wrestling, and Ivelisse held her own with Lufisto in that contest. And right now, driving Amber O'Neal into the turnbuckle. What does she have in mind here?
Yeah, that match was back at Shine 7, available on demand here at WWNlive.com. And she's got that guillotine choke, and she's using the ropes for extra added damage. A cocky smile on her face as she gets in the face of Frankie Gastineau, doing what Valkyrie does best, using the referee and the numbers game to their advantage. Big Red with the leg drop right across the back of the neck of O'Neal. Ivelisse hooks the leg deep, only 2 though.
Just right on top, firing away on Amber O'Neal right now.
Giving Frankie Gastineau the business. Oh, and there's that cocky side that we see in Valkyrie. We've seen it already in Allison Kay during her match against Nikki Roxx, and now we're seeing it here. She grabs that front face lock, just trying to choke O'Neal out here. And smart strategy on the part of Ivelisse. She knows she's giving up a lot of size to Amber O'Neal. How do you combat that? You take her off her feet.
She's trying to keep control of her, but Amber's back at a standing position here, trying to break free.
Ivelisse sends her into the corner, charges, but she gets caught. And this time it's Amber O'Neal using the ropes to her advantage. Quickly rolls her up, shoulders down, only 2. O'Neal forcing all of her body weight down on Ivelisse, but that quick clothesline, I don't think Amber even saw that one coming for a near fall. Another 2 count right there. And this one has been back and forth. Too close to call at this point, Dave.
I'd say a little bit in Ivelisse's favor, and of course it does help to have April Hunter at ringside. At times it can be a 2-on-1 situation. O'Neal trying to hang in there, but that was 2 hands full of hair, just driving her down to the canvas.
Right back to that standing guillotine front face lock again. O'Neal says no, she's not giving it up. Fans getting behind her here. And she's got to try and find a way to get back to her feet and alleviate that position, and she does just that. Ducks the clothesline. ST O'Neal, and both ladies are down.
I see what she did there with the ST O'Neal. Credit. Bonus points for Amber O'Neal. But a double count now missed by Frankie Gastineau. Who's going to get to their feet first here?
Both ladies against the ropes. April Hunter trying to urge Ivelisse on here. And Ivelisse scores, but Amber not backing down, and these two are just slugging it out. O'Neal with a flurry, though. Gains the advantage. Oh, nice reversal there by Ivelisse. Shoulder tackle. O'Neal using that momentum, and a clothesline takes her down. Boot to the midsection. Oh, so close. 2.5 off the facebuster. Not quite enough to put Ivelisse away. And Ivelisse trying to get to the corner to buy some time, but O'Neal not waiting at all. Scores with that drop kick in the corner.
And now it's just time for some humiliation. Not doing a whole lot of damage with that, but it certainly brings a round of applause from the fans in attendance here at the Orpheum.
April O'Neal got caught, though. She tullied her face first into the buckle. As again, Frankie Gastineau ordering April Hunter into the corner. Did I just call her April O'Neal? Amber O'Neal. I may have.
More surprises on the show. Ninjas.
DDT, the disdain. She dropped her right on her head, and it's over.